The story begins on a cold, rainy night in the outskirts of the city. A humble single father named Ryan, who works multiple small jobs, including late-night janitorial work for a corporate building, is returning home after a long shift. Exhausted, he thinks only about his daughter, Mira, who waits at home with homework spread on the table, depending on him for everything since her mother passed away. As Rayan rides his old motorbike down a dim road, he notices a luxury car pulled over, hazard lights blinking, and a woman standing outside, drenched, struggling to fix a flat tire. The rain makes visibility low and few cars pass by. He slows down, debating whether he should stop. He's tired, cold, and late, but kindness is his second nature. He can't leave someone stranded. The woman, Ayla, is frustrated. Her phone battery has died. Her driver left early due to an emergency, and no roadside help is responding. She's coming from a private dinner, where she learned that someone inside her company has betrayed her, leaking confidential merger details. She is shaken, distracted, and vulnerable. Rayan approaches carefully, gently asking if she needs help. She hesitates. His worn-out clothes and tired eyes make him look like a man she wouldn't usually trust, but desperation softens her resistance. She lets him help. Rayan works in the freezing rain, his hands numb, fixing the tire with the tools he brought. Ayla watches, realizing he could have driven past like everyone else. Instead, he bends down on muddy gravel without complaint. She notices his soft voice and respectful tone. Not intrusive, not curious, just quietly helpful. While helping her, Rayan hums a tune. She asks about it. He explains it's a lullaby he sings for his daughter. There is a glimmer of warmth in her eyes. She envies such simple, pure love. When the car is fixed, she offers him money. He politely refuses, saying kindness isn't something you charge for. She is stunned. People in her corporate world trade favors like currency. This kind of sincerity feels foreign. Ayla insists on giving him a ride because the rain has worsened. Reluctantly, he sits in the back seat, unaware that the company logo on the dashboard belongs to his workplace. He doesn't know she is the CEO he cleans offices for every night. During the ride, Ayla receives a voice message from her. Assistant, another confidential file has been leaked. She stiffens, visibly shaken. Rayan, unable to ignore distress, gently asks if she's okay. She almost snaps but stops. His tone carries genuine concern. She admits she's dealing with betrayal from someone close. Rayan responds quietly. Sometimes the people who pretend to stand by you are the first to push you down. His words strike her deeply. When they reach his neighborhood, Ayla is surprised by its simplicity. Mira bursts out of the small apartment, hugging Rayan tightly. Ayla sees the pure bond and feels something she hasn't felt in years. Grounded, safe, human. She leaves after thanking him, not exchanging names. But her mind keeps replaying the kindness of the stranger. She feels oddly comforted, but doesn't know the storm waiting for both of them inside the corporate world. The next morning, Rayan arrives at his janitorial shift, unaware that Ayla is already in the building, facing the board. She demands an internal investigation into the leak. Tensions rise. The board subtly blames her for leadership flaws. She feels cornered, as if wolves are circling. Meanwhile, Rayan quietly cleans the hallway, his usual routine. His co-workers gossip about the CEO's crisis, discussing who might get fired soon. Rayan never joins gossip. He focuses on earning enough to pay Mira's school fees. Ayla walks through the hallway with security, and Rayan keeps his head down, but she freezes. She recognizes his voice. That familiar, gentle way he said good morning to a co-worker. Her heart jolts. She turns sharply. It's him, the man who saved her, the man who refused money, standing in a faded janitor's uniform, holding a mop. Rayan panics, thinking perhaps he violated protocol by making eye contact. But Ayla steps toward him. You helped me last night. He nods shyly. I didn't know you were my boss. There is no mockery in her tone, no pity, just gratitude. Throughout the day, Ayla cannot forget the contrast. The world that uses her versus the man who didn't want anything from her but allowed her to breathe for a moment, like a normal human being. Later, Ayla overhears two executives whispering. They mention documents, deleted messages, and how framing Ayla would give them control of the upcoming merger. Ayla realizes the betrayal runs deeper than expected. She secretly records the conversation, but they notice her presence. Panic fills their eyes. They try to trap her, locking a side corridor, disabling lights. She fears confrontation in the dark service hallway. At that moment, Rayon, carrying trash bags, spots the executives blocking her. Something about their posture alarms him. He steps forward. "Is everything okay, ma'am?" The executives sneer. "This doesn't concern you." Ayla trembles, not from fear, but from the memory of how safe she felt with this man the night before. She whispers, "Please, stay." Rayon steps in front of her like a shield. He doesn't raise his voice or act aggressive. His presence alone disrupts their plan. The executives walk away, realizing cameras might catch them if they force anything. Ayla breathes shakily, grateful but embarrassed that she, a powerful CEO, needed this man's protection twice. She thanks him again. Rayon simply says, "The world is easier when people look out for each other." Those words become her anchor. Later, Ayla exposes the betrayal to the board using the recording. The conspirators are removed from power, but she also makes an unexpected announcement. A new role, integrity and employee support. Liaison, designed to give unsung workers a voice. The first person she appoints is Rayon. The board murmurs in disbelief. A janitor? But Ayla silences them. Some heroes work quietly. Some teach you what real leadership looks like, without ever stepping into a meeting room. Rayon is overwhelmed. He thinks he doesn't deserve it. But Ayla tells him, "Your kindness changed the course of this company." In the closing scene, Mira proudly adjusts her father's new ID badge as they walk together. Ayla watches from afar, smiling, not as a CEO, but as someone whose life was rescued by empathy. The story ends,